Hello. So I guess the first thing we do is introduce ourselves. I believe Selena, you're first.
I'm Selena Beauregard. Yeah. What else do
Pipes, you're up.
Oh, I'm Piper. Hi.
And I'm Holly Victor. So I don't appear to have any questions at the moment. People are just chatting about sleep. And I do think sleep is very, very important because, you know, you can't win things if you haven't slept. There's absolutely everywhere today. Oh, okay. So the first question we've got come through is one for me, and I like this one. It's thoughts on my sister. And now, as much as I may love my sister, I like beating her even more. You know, a good bit of friendly sibling competition, which is not friendly. It's just competition, and I'm winning easily. Isadora, I remember you from last time I was around. You helped me prove to everyone that I should be playing Monopoly. It's amazing being the better twin. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Piper, how are Jason and Leo?
They're good. You know, just hanging.
Charles is doing fine. We have a lot of free time down here, so he really likes to. He's got his own workshop, so he has a lot of fun doing that.
Do I have a victory dance? No, because I moved from one victory to the next victory so fast. I don't have time to stop and dance. It's just, yeah. But if I could have a victory dance, now this is really important because I have to prove to everyone at camp that I'm better than them in this dance. Ooh, I don't know. I wouldn't, because embarrassing myself is not something I would like to do. I will stick to just winning and moving on. I feel like that's fair. Pipes, how did you feel when Festus was damaged in his dragon form?
I'm sorry, when Festus was in what?
When Festus was damaged in his dragon form.
Well, I mean, it was weird. It's the only word that I can think to describe it.
Thoughts on my last name being iconic? I've never thought about my last name. I think it's funny because, you know, Holly Victor and I win a lot because, you know, godly heritage. Um, it's neat. I like it. I think it's really cool that I am the victor and I am Holly Victor. Oh, I like this one. Thank you to Carter. And it says, to all, what's your favorite camp activity?
For me, I know they've added things since I've been gone, but for me, my favorite thing was always Pegasus, the flying Pegasus. That was always so much fun, teaching those lessons.
You were always so good at it too.
Thank you.
I mean, I like capturing the flag, but I don't think that counts.
Yeah, of course it counts. It's a camp activity.
Okay, so I will stick to that. It's very fun.
I think I'll have to go with capture the flag too, because it's the only time Chiron lets me be as aggressive as I would like.
Yeah.
It's good fun too, you know, winning. Piper, how's your dad doing? And have you heard from him recently?
My dad is doing better. He's still like recovering from his memory, but he's doing great. Yeah, I spoke with him like 2 days ago, maybe. So yeah, he's great.
And then there's another one for you, Piper, and it says, if you could have met Selena before she died in the battle, what would you have said to her? And I think that one's really sweet. Well, it depends how you take this, but it could be very sweet.
It could be very sweet, but the only question I have actually is why you let Drew take control of the cabin.
Okay, look, I was kind of dead. I didn't have any control.
Okay.
I love how that's your question.
It's a good question.
It's a very good question. And I love Drew. I love Drew very much. However, I don't know that her leadership is what Aphrodite Cabin needed at the time. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Fair enough. Thoughts on sea shanties? That's the music, right? I'm not being completely insane here.
They'll make us listen to it every time on the Argo.
I'm happy I didn't have to experience that.
Yeah, you should. I hate it.
Quite like sea shanties. I think they're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. I don't think I could listen to them all the time, and I especially don't think I could listen to them if they had Percy and Leo singing along. But like, sea shanties are cool. They make for cool campfire songs.
I don't know. I wonder, do you think Percy would be better at sea shanties than other? Like, I don't think he has that great of a singing voice, but
he doesn't.
I mean, sea shanties are kind of his realm, aren't they?
Well, see, this is a really good question because, like, yes, Percy is obviously the son of Poseidon. But like, music not his thing.
Yes.
So Okay, we have two Aphrodite campers on the stream. I like this question. What is your favorite couple to ship? And you cannot say yourself. You cannot say your pairing. You have to pick somebody else. I understand, Selena, that you and Charles are a perfect couple, but you have to pick someone else to make it more difficult.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, I do know that while I was at camp, the big will they won't they was Percy Annabeth. I understand that, you know, after I died, they finally got together. So I would have to say that's probably my favorite.
I got a lot of Percy and Annabeth together while we were on the Argo, also as kind of Hazel and Frank. So I'm going to try to go with not them. Sorry if you're watching this. But I'm going with Clarice and Chris, probably, because I think they make a good balance. So they're a cute couple.
I personally am going to say, ooh, I don't know. Trying to think who's the couple who has the most power. It's got to be Clarice and Chris, I think, to have the most power. Like, you know, be a pretty cool couple that are not mainstream. Because sorry, Percy and Annabeth, but I'm kind of over it.
Yeah,
That's all we get around camp. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Sees. Favorite food that you only eat sometimes. Does it mean like it's forbidden? Because if you're talking forbidden foods, Nico has got a lot of good forbidden foods like dirt.
I mean,
but if we're talking like regular foods, there are other regular foods that are very delicious.
Like the Hermes kids always bring something that they're not supposed to bring to them, like Coke and stuff like that. So I guess that counts.
Ooh, okay, this might be a good one. Favorite kids movie? I personally like any superhero movies that are like designed for kids in like the kids movies category. Superhero movies, full stop, just elite. Marvel, call me. But if we're going like kids movies specifically, The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2.
It's a good one.
I quite like Barbie's Princess and the Pauper. One of my favorite movies growing up. Absolutely fell in love with it.
I think I will go with How to Train Your Dragon. They'll make me watch it then. Yeah, they're kind of good.
There's a question here that I can answer without either of you two having to answer. And the question is, who would win in a fight, Jason or Percy? The answer is neither of them, because if they started fighting, I would win.
Or Annabeth.
No. I love Annabeth. Annabeth's great. She's super smart. She's super strong, but I would win. It's just how it works. And plus, they're just a bit silly. When they fight each other, they don't actually fight. They just kind of stand there and look at each other for ages.
Yeah, their fights are getting boring.
They are. Drink some water, kids. Selena, I see you sipping your coffee. Coffee doesn't count.
I think I'm kind of okay.
Theoretically, do you have to drink water now that you're dead? Like,
no, I don't have to do anything now that I'm dead. But you know, sometimes a sense of routine is better. So like we still go to sleep even though we're dead, even though we don't have to. But like, I mean, again, we don't have to. We can do whatever we want, especially now that we're in Elysium. So.
Ooh, okay, Isadora asked me if me and my sister play on different Capture the Flag streams. Now, this is a difficult one to explain because sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. It really depends on like who's at camp and who's not at camp. If it's the winter, we'll play separately to kind of bulk out the teams. If we're around during the winter, if it's the summer and the Hunters of Artemis around, we'll play together because obviously the numbers are all thrown up. So it's really difficult to decide. And Chiron basically tells us whether we have to play nice or not. And if Chiron says play nice, we kind of have to play nice.
I still think we should have won. But I mean, I understand. Hunters of Artemis, they've got like her blessing and everything. We still lost, and I'm still a little salty about it, and I'm dead. So
I'm also salty about it, and I'm alive, so I will change that for you. I'll beat them.
Oh, that's a great idea. I will help you. Definitely.
Yes, let's beat the Hunters of Artemis just for Selena. I took one drink and now all of a sudden I'm pretty thirsty, and that's a sign of being dehydrated.
that is a very dangerous question to ask. Very dangerous.
Oh, I think I just saw what you're talking about. Should we do it, or do you want to politely decline?
I mean, I'm kind of dead, so it's kind of up to you here. If you want to face the wrath of all the gods and goddesses.
Let's answer the question. We'll answer the question, but we're going to preface it by saying all the gods and goddesses are pretty cool. You know, they're our godly parents. They made us. We don't pick favorites, and we're only answering this question and picking our favorites just to answer the question. There is no favoritism here. Please don't smite us. And then I will answer. Aside from my mom, I quite like Athena and Ares. They're pretty cool, you know, war, strategic war, winning. I think we'd make a good team.
What about you, Pipes?
Oh, that's a good question. Can I pick nobody? I don't think I have a favorite. I don't.
Probably right now, Hades, because you know he owns my home and everything. Hestia is a fun one. I really enjoy when we would go and we would visit Olympus. I enjoyed seeing Lady Hestia. She was very fun to be around. But yeah.
Hestia's cool. Hestia deserves more love, honestly. You know. We have a question. Let's just, I like this question. Favorite song or band or both? Selena, you've been dead for a while. This might be difficult. Who did you like when you were alive?
I really like the song Shut Up and Dance With Me. I think it's a really cute song. There's also this song called Cute by Steven, and I forget his last name, but it's a song that's basically pickup lines one after the other, and it's really cute.
That sounds really cool. I'll go on Pipes.
Okay. So I have to pick somebody outside camp, right? Because Kayla sings amazing. I can hear her sing all day. But outside camp, I guess Fall Out Boy, they're pretty good. Bill likes them, so I listen to them occasionally.
I really like I like a wide genre of music. Like I love a good variety of music. My favorite song at the moment is Peach Scone by Hobo Johnson. It's really cool. It's just kind of like a guy. It's poetry, but to music, and that makes my brain incredibly happy for some strange reason. But my favorite artist currently is my most listened to artist at the moment is the Arctic Monkeys. So I suppose that's saying something. I don't have a lot of questions coming in at the moment. So how have you guys been?
I've been good.
Oh, okay. So the question's from Carter, and it says, "Do any of you watch anime? And if you do, what are your favorite ones?" I don't personally. My sister does. She really likes My Hero Academia. No clue what it's about, but she seems to enjoy it. So that's what it is.
I like. This is a very.
It's a difficult question.
It's a very difficult question. Ouran High School Host Club is a classic, as is Fruits Baskets, which I understand now that I'm no longer on Earth has a reboot. So I'm gonna have to talk to Hades about, like, I don't know, getting some streaming services down here so I can watch that. But I would love any recommendations.
I feel like if anybody can get through to Hades about getting a streaming service, it'd be you.
Yeah,
We have to talk to him quite frequently about the Wi-Fi situation down here, believe it or not. A lot of us glitch out when we're trying to, like, you know, connect to the living world. And so we're like, sir, if we could just get some better quality Wi-Fi. I know you're like managing our lives and, you know, keeping us living while dead. But if we could just, I don't know, get like some higher speed, that would be amazing. And he's pretty understanding, you know.
At least he's nice. Oh, okay. So Isadora has asked who you do, or she's very kindly in your case, Selena, put did you align with in Capture the Flag. Do you want to answer that first?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, everyone seemed to have this idea that we didn't really enjoy Capture the Flag. So it was kind of whoever would take us. But I really liked when we were on Clarice's side. That was always fun. It was always fun to fight side by side with her. But yeah, Aries Cabin for sure. All the way.
I enjoy siding with Clarice too. Or even just like the Ares cabin and the Athena cabin in general. Apollo are pretty good teammates to have because they have all the archers. Yeah, if I could pick like my perfect Capture the Flag team, I know this wasn't a question, but I'm gonna go on a little tangent about this because this is important to me. My perfect Capture the Flag team: myself, my sister if she's behaving, if she's being nice to me. If not, we're opposing. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Then Percy, then Annabeth, because brains plus we can literally just zap everyone with water. So, you know, then Will, because not only is Will a stunning medic, but also he's got a brain. A lot of people don't realize he's actually kind of really smart. And then Nico for the shadow travel. Clarice, because Clarice is amazing. I'm trying to think. I can't even remember who I said. Who else would I want? I think that'd be my perfect team.
That's fair. I like to join with Leo because he and I can understand each other without talking. So he makes the plans. We probably will lose, but yeah, it's fun.
I think we can all agree Camp Half-Blood as a whole versus the Hunters of Artemis is the supreme team.
We just have to win.
We just have to win.
I
don't know what we have to do.
We just have to win.
Y'all will figure it out.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been drinking water all day, I promise. I'm just enjoying a coffee. Nika shadow traveled for me. Nika shadow traveled to the Starbucks in Cabin 10 and picked me up a coffee. So I'm enjoying Aphrodite coffee from camp.
I feel bad because this is my fault. I told you off for drinking it once, and now the whole chat is like, you know, drink water. I'm a wonderful influence, Chiron.
I drink water, not just now. I don't have any around me now, but I do drink water.
I shouldn't call out Chiron. He's basically our dad. But Chiron, see this? I'm influencing for good. I'm not just a troublemaker. Mostly a troublemaker. Now I'm being good.
I have, in fact, I was able to try some of Sally Jackson's cooking, you know, before everything happened. Percy brought cookies one summer, and I was able to, you know, steal a few before they were all gone. Absolutely amazing.
Sally Jackson's cookies.
Yeah, they are the absolute best.
They are above the best. Percy lucked out on the mum front then, didn't he?
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Demeter kids? What do I think on the Demeter kids? Plants. That's my first thought when I think Demeter kids. Otherwise, they're genuinely very nice people. Apart from when they like plant you. Well, not plant you, but like put plants on you. I don't know where I'm going, but yes, they're lovely.
Well, unless they're mad because then they're scary. You don't want to fight a Tinder kid.
They're stronger than a lot of people give them credit for. They're absolutely terrifying, but I love them so much.
Mm.
Yeah, they're nice.
There's a question in the chat, and it's very interesting considering we have a pair of siblings on the stream right now. I very much like it. It's going to cause some discord, some chaos, and I just proved that I was a good person, so I might as well now cause some chaos. Favorite sibling, guys?
Okay, in my defense, I was kind of dead before I met Piper.
Yeah, we never met.
We've never met, so we can say. I mean, hang on. Here's the thing, though. I never met you, but I did kind of die for you. So, theoretically, should I be your favorite sibling and I get to say whoever I want? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The answer is yes. You actually died, so you know.
I mean, if you put it that way.
Lacey, definitely.
See, I think I have to say my twin. Lest, you know, something happens to me that's very unfavorable. So I'm gonna have to say Laurel.
That's fair. I will say Valentina. She's very nice.
I agree. I'm being meowed at. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Meowing fixed. on the Apollo kids running around in their cabin at 3 a.m. playing music and screaming.
Yeah.
There are many thoughts, most of them unsavory.
Yeah. But to be fair, they're not the only ones that make noise at 3 a.m. So don't get me wrong, I hate it, but they're not the only ones.
Somebody wants to see the cat. Hold on, let me see if he'll come into frame. Hey. Whoa. Come here. Come here. He said no. If he comes back, I'll grab him. He said no currently. His name is Raindrop, though. He's pretty cool. He's coming back. Raindrop. Come here. Come and see the people. Hi, baby. Come here. Come and see the people. Whoa. Come here. Whoa. One cat for the people, as requested. He's a big old boy. There he is. He's gonna come and cause chaos now. He's just hanging out on the side of the screen. There is a second cat, but she is newer. She's not super friendly, so we'll leave her to do her. Might come over, which she might not. But for now, we have my boy. There's a question here that says, to all, favorite type of dog?
Golden Retriever. It's the only one I know.
I really like chocolate Labradors. I think they're super cute and playful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
My dad had this toy poodle back when I lived at home. I don't know if he still does or not, but he was so cute. His name was Oscar. Absolutely in love with him.
Selena, somebody in the chat, I think the name is Caitlin, says they love your heart sunglasses. They're so cute.
Thank you so much. They were a gift from Clarice. She stole them she actually stole them from the Stoll brothers, believe it or not. They were stocking the store with contraband technically. And she just took them from the pile of sunglasses that they had stole from the gas station, and so they're mine
now. Nice. There's a question directed to me, but before we answer that, I'd like to answer a question that I've seen go past, which is, do you listen to Girl in Red or Sweater Weather? Yes.
Yes, Sweater Weather is very good. Very good.
So the question to me is, me and my sister year-round campers or just summer, and it really depends. Yeah, we just kind of do what we fancy, really. We're hoping to go for just summer and, you know, go off to college and stuff like that. But right now it just kind of depends. Okay, this one might be really sweet. Favorite memory from camp? I'll go first. This is probably a strange one to think as a favorite memory, but it's definitely my favorite because of like the story behind it. So we were playing Monopoly in the big house. It was me, it was Will, it was Percy, and there were four of us playing, and I can't remember who the fourth player was. It could have been my sister. It possibly was my sister if I've forgotten she existed. I love you, Laurel. But yeah, we were playing Monopoly in the big house, and I was winning, and then I wasn't winning. I somehow went from being in the lead to being in last place, and I didn't think it was very nice. So I flipped the Monopoly board, you know, just a douche. And Kyron got very mad at me and banned me from playing Monopoly. So that's my favorite memory. Also, the reason I can't play Monopoly in camp anymore. So, but it's fun.
I think mine is going to sound a little bit cliche because of my cabin, but I love that memory. Is with Jason. When he took me to the rooftop of his cabin just to see the stars. So yeah, that one.
Favorite camp memory. I don't know if you know this, but there was a whole summer where Clarice was blonde. By no fault of my own, it didn't turn out very well. And so we tried to get rid of as much of it as we could. She had a really bad haircut. Again, through no fault of my own. I definitely wasn't the one that decided to open a hair salon at the age of like 11 and try and completely mess up Clarice's hair. That totally wasn't me.
Definitely not.
But that's one of my favorite camp memories.
I'm so glad I've never let anyone at camp touch my hair. Like, I'll straighten it sometimes so that I look a bit like less fluffy, but I love my hair, really.
Yeah, same here. I cut my own hair, so I will never let one of my sisters touch it.
Not even me? Not even if I was there?
Come to visit us, and I will think about it.
Do you know what, Selena? I will sneak my way into the underworld for you just so you can cut my hair. I feel like Hades will like that one. Yeah, can I leave? I came here to get a haircut.
I don't know. I feel like we could call Nico to get you out.
Yeah, probably. I've got a Girl in Red song stuck in my head from the question about Girl in Red. Help. Okay, so we are starting to reach the end of our time. Do you guys want any final questions? Do you want to put final questions in the chat so we can answer them? That would be wonderful. Oh, you guys, it's a bag, I promise. It's a backpack. And just like my leather jacket, my green leather jacket, my denim jacket, because of all the cool jackets. To all, this is a cool question. Favorite camper at camp? Can't be significant others, and I'm gonna add another sub bracket onto that, as it can't be your sibling either. It cannot be in your cabin. You have to pick someone else.
That is an easy one. Leo, obviously. Unless he's listening that, then it's not him.
Still at camp. Is Clarice still at camp? Because if Clarice is still at camp, or Chris is still at camp,
Clarice is still at camp.
Obviously, those are obviously my top two right there.
And I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick favorites. I'm going to politely decline the question because I can't pick a favorite. No. If like I had to, I'd probably say Will, because I can go and cause chaos and get injured, and then Will just patch me up, no questions asked. So I really appreciate Will a lot.
Yeah, he's pretty cool in that way.
Piper, what is the weirdest thing you've seen Leo do?
Wow. Okay, now I have to narrow it down to one thing. Let's see. The weirdest thing I have seen Leo do. Okay, one time he asked how much fire it was too much fire. I don't know if that's not weird, but that's not definitely the weirdest thing he has done, but it's the latest.
That's vaguely concerning.
How much it is.
It's too much.
It is. He's probably going to put it all in fire, but I don't know. It's the last thing he has asked me, so I'm going to go with that because I can't think of anything else. But he has done a lot of stupid things, like a lot.
So I think this might be our final question. I am not sure, but as a beginning to wrap up question, have you ever snuck out of camp? And if so, what did you sneak out of camp for? Selena, you can go first.
Well, I feel like I should preface this by saying we're totally not allowed to leave camp at any time. However, if you happen to know, like, where the harpies are going to be at a certain time, it's very easy to sneak down the hill and into town. So yes, definitely. For many different things, usually just for snacks. Usually, sometimes if you're lucky, the stoles will let you go with them. So that's pretty fun. You get to choose what you want instead of, having to buy from the stoles. But yeah.
I snuck out very easy if you know what you're doing. So
I haven't snuck out of camp yet because I haven't had that much time between the prophecies and the war.
We can fix that. We'll go tonight.
Okay.
I'll sneak in and sneak you back out.
Great. I like that.
Yeah, you've just kind of got to know how to do it, and then it's super easy. And I believe that was it. That was our final question. So we're going to sign off very nicely. We've had a lovely time talking to you all. I don't know about the other two, but I'm going to assume they've also had a lovely time talking to you all.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, stay distanced from each other. Well, don't like stay really far, but was it 6 feet? 6 feet apart. Wear a mask. Just because the gods are real doesn't mean science isn't. Wash your hands. Drink water. Please get some rest if you need it. Am I missing anything?
Eat something?
Eat, yes, please. Have food if you haven't eaten yet today.
Drink water.
Drink water.
Hey guys, it's Chase the Radar. I just wanted to say real fast, before you guys all head out, we actually do have another panel coming up. It's going to be, oh, there we go. Sorry, the music was probably a little bit too loud. Before you guys all head off, we have another panel, and that's going to be starting in just a couple of moments. And it's going to be an out of character panel with the amazing Princess Ponies 81, Ace Angel Cosplays, and Carter's here. So they met exactly a year ago at KatsuCon. Before we all of the rest of us met, and they're doing an out of character panel, answer questions, and just celebrating that 1 year mark. So stick around for that, and it's going to be coming up right after this panel ends. So we're going to play their outro song, and then we'll have that panel starting. The video's already with the channel if you want to go check that one out, and be ready for it when it goes up. And then we still have a panel tomorrow, which is going to be a super fun couples game based off the Newlywed Game, and so who knows who best. It's going to be a very fun time. Got lots of different couples from lots of different fandoms, so try to check that out tomorrow, same time as always. And then one final announcement is that next weekend we won't be doing any panels because Hazel, will be moving, and so I won't have time to do panels next weekend. We'll be back the weekend after that. So thank you all so much. I'm going to play that outro song, and we'll be doing another live stream in about 5 minutes. I'm going to open up breakout rooms, by the way, guys. Just so you guys know.